But the thing is, I suppose at this point, it's like, where do we go from here? What do we do? I think a lot of us are aware, but it's about kind of maybe being vocal and making these things very clear that there are people out there that are making a stand about this. Um, I just honestly, I'm at a loss. How do we protect our children from it? How do we? Because we are
Um,
living in this environment, in this world where it's all happening.
boycott, boycott. Speak up louder, speak up prouder. Don't live in fear. That's the big one, because people are so fearful of what the next
Mm,
door neighbor might say or the guy down the road in the local shop might say. And ultimately, why should we care what they say when they can't even think for themselves? Like they've literally been told what to think, how
by
to,
the
and not how.
TV.
Yeah, they've been told what to believe and not how to believe. And therefore, does what they say really matter?
Mm,
Because clearly, if they don't think that what you say matters in no grand scale of things, then why should you care what they think? And this is the clear divide. This is a
yeah,
clear divide because I mean, like, look at even the politics, right? We're not talking about politics, but I just want to say this: as soon as you have two political parties fighting against each other, you've got two types of people who will either believe one or believe the other, or won't
yeah,
believe any at all. Now, if you don't vote all, people hate you for not voting. If you vote for the one that they don't want to vote for, then they hate on you. So now you've
yeah,
got a three-way split. You got the ones that don't want to play the game. You got the ones that are playing the game are very serious, and now you've got this friction amongst us all in our communities, and now you've got a community split. Now we're not speaking together. The world starts to fall apart because the world is built up from the bottom upwards. It's
yeah.
a, it's a
Of
it's a
course,
pyramid,
because
and
we are the many, they are the
yeah,
few, but
yeah,
this is
exactly,
what
yeah,
we're forgetting. And I suppose in a way, the only way that you are going to align with your people is by being vocal and by being authentic. Because when you
yes,
pretend that you are in agreement with this, or you sit on the fence and you keep your mouth shut, how are you going to find your tribe? How are you going to know who are your people? And I suppose what we really need to do is to gravitate towards the people that have got the same morals and inner
magnetized.
standards than we have when it comes to raising our children and when it comes to how we want to moralistically live our lives. And we need to create new communities, and that is happening slowly but surely. It is
Yeah,
happening, and it's
but
happening from the ground upwards. But it sometimes feels overwhelming, but it is happening. And I suppose we have to just kind of keep the faith, really, is the main thing, isn't it?
I think if we've got anything, the one thing we've all got in common that we should all have in common is we want our children to have a better future. We want the
Hmm.
best for our children. We want them to have a better lives than us.